Today we're going on an awesome tour of Singapore's coolest construction projects. Get ready to see some mind-blowing stuff that's changing the face of this amazing and super rich city. We're about to check out the biggest and most exciting construction sites in Singapore. From sky-high buildings to underground wonders, we'll show you what's coming up in this bustling city. Let's kick things off with number 8, the Jerome Region Line, or JRL for short. Picture this, a shiny teal train zooming through the air, high above the busy streets of Jurong West. Cool, right? That's what the JRL is all about. By 2026, there'll be 24 stations spread out like a giant necklace across the area. That's just around the corner. These aren't your average trains either. They're super high-tech and don't even need drivers. They'll glide along raised tracks, giving you a bird's-eye view of all the action below. Imagine hopping on at Jurong Pier, watching the hustle and bustle from above, then swooshing past the green trees of Jurong Spring. If you're a student at Nanyang, you'll love how quick and easy it'll be to get to class. And for all you office workers out there, switching between train lines at Jurong East will be a breeze. But here's the thing, the JRL isn't just about getting from A to B. It's like a lifeline that's going to tie the whole Jurong West area together. It'll make life easier for everyone and help build an even stronger community. And the best part, in just a couple of years, this won't be just a cool idea, it'll be real life. Now let's move on to number 7, the Marina Bay Sands expansion. Buckle up because this is going to be huge. They're spending a whopping 4.5 billion Singapore dollars to make this place even more awesome by 2027. Picture this, a brand new tower joining the 3 we already know and love. It's bringing 1,000 super fancy rooms and suites with views that'll knock your socks off. And get this, some rooms will have infinity pools on their balconies. Can you imagine watching fireworks from your own private pool in the sky? That's next level cool. But wait, there's more. They're also building a massive arena that can fit 15,000 people. We're talking big-time concerts, sports events, and all sorts of exciting shows. It's like they're mashing up a luxury hotel with the best entertainment in town. This isn't just about making things bigger. It's about making Singapore the place to be for fun and luxury. When it's done, Marina Bay Sands will be the spot where the rich and famous come to play, and where regular folks like us can feel like VIPs for a day. So next time you see those big cranes in the sky or a shiny new building popping up, remember, there's a whole lot of dreaming, teamwork, and positive thinking behind it all. Alright, moving on to number 6, the Cross Island Line Phase 1. Imagine we're going on a secret underground mission across Singapore. That's kind of what this new train line is like. It's like a giant metal worm tunneling its way under the busy streets above. By 2029, it'll take you on a wild 29-kilometer ride from one side of the island to the other. Starting from sunny Changi, it'll zoom past Loyang, home of yummy seafood, pop up in Pasir Ris with its cool markets and parks, then whoosh over to Tampines with its tall apartment buildings and busy food centers. This isn't just a train ride, it's like a time machine too. You'll see bits of Singapore's history along the way, like the old school shophouses and Hogang. It's going to change the way people get around, bring communities closer together, and basically give Singapore a whole new heartbeat. Get ready, folks, the Cross Island Line is coming to shake things up. Number 5. On our list is Tinga Town. Now, this isn't your average neighborhood. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's actually happening. Imagine a place where nature and high-tech stuff live side by side. Picture tree-lined streets with self-driving pods zipping by and tall buildings covered in plants. They're already working on it, and by 2030, it'll be a real place you can visit and even live in. Let me paint you a picture. You wake up to birds singing and sunlight peeking through your balcony garden. The air smells fresh, like herbs and flowers. You step outside and take a stroll down a street called Plantation Farmway. It's not just a name, there are actual farms right there in the neighborhood. Kids are picking veggies from community gardens. Robots are taking care of vertical farms. Yes, farms that go up instead of out. And your neighbors wave hello from their smart, eco-friendly homes. It's like the whole town is one big, happy family living in a giant garden. Tinga isn't just a town, it's a peek into what our future could look like if we get creative about mixing nature with city living. How cool is that? Now let's check out number 4, the Jurong Town Hall MRT Station redevelopment. This one's all about giving an old area a super modern makeover. Picture the sun glinting off shiny new buildings as the old Jurong Town Hall transforms into something straight out of the future. There are cranes everywhere, piecing together a raised train station that connects seamlessly to a sleek new shopping mall, while bulldozers bulldozers clear away the old stuff, they're making room for pretty gardens and wide walkways. Inside the new station, it's all about big windows letting in tons of natural light. The platforms are smooth and stylish, buzzing with people going about their day. Remember the old bus station? It's getting a fancy upgrade too, blending right in with the new train station. And down below, the market that's been there forever is saying goodbye. But don't worry, all those friendly vendors are moving into the shiny new mall. By 2027, Jurong Town Hall won't just be a place to catch a train or a bus. It'll be like a work of art made of steel, glass, and greenery, breathing new life into the heart of Jurong. Can't wait to see it, right? Alright, time for number 3. The Punggol Digital District. Forget everything you know about boring office parks. This place is going to be off the charts. Imagine tall, modern buildings, but instead of plain walls, they're covered in lush green plants. On the rooftops, there are gardens where tech wizards hang out by koi ponds, sharing their latest bright ideas. Inside, it's like stepping into the future. There are holograms showing off the newest AI inventions and open workspaces buzzing with energy. You can almost feel the creativity in the air. And it's not all work and no play. On the ground floor, cute cafes serve up both coffee and inspiration. Need to get to a tech conference? No problem, just hop in a self-driving pod and zoom off. This isn't just another tech hub. It's like a whole ecosystem where cool ideas grow as naturally as the orchids in Singapore's humid air. If you're into technology and innovation, Punggol is going to be your paradise. We're getting close to the end now with number 2, Jurong Gateway. We're not just talking about the future of Singapore here. We're talking about the future, period. Forget glass skyscrapers. We're talking about massive steel giants that look like they're trying to touch the clouds. Between these monster buildings, there are strips of green, like nature is trying to climb up and say hello. Imagine silent trains zipping by overhead, their shadows dancing across parks where robot gardeners tend to the plants. It sounds like science fiction, but it's all part of the plan for Jurong Gateway by 2030. This area used to be all about industry, but it's getting a total makeover. We're talking big tech companies, green energy pioneers, and fancy hotels, all mixed in with beautiful gardens and sky bridges that let you walk from building to building without ever touching the ground. Jurong Gateway isn't just a new development. It's like a living, breathing creature that's waiting for us to come and explore. It's where tomorrow and today shake hands, and where the sky really is the limit. And now, drum roll please, we've reached number 1 on our list, Tuas Nexus. Tuas Nexus isn't just a cool name, it's a game changer. This massive project on Tuas Island is where industry meets eco-friendly living in a big way. Picture this, huge pipes reaching to the sky, enormous tanks, and technology so advanced it'll make your head spin. But here's the kicker, all of this is working together to create fuels that don't harm the planet, medicines that save lives, and materials that'll change the way we build things. But Tuas Nexus isn't all nuts and bolts. Imagine lush green spaces woven between the industrial areas, with robots tending to gardens that grow up the sides of buildings. It's like Mother Nature and the Terminator decided to become best friends and start a garden together. This project is a team effort like no other. You got scientists in lab coats, engineers with hard hats, and even robots all working side by side. And get this, underneath it all, there's a network of pipes recycling water to power the whole place. Talk about not letting anything go to waste. Tuas Nexus is showing us a future where big industry and nature can be buddies instead of enemies. It's putting Singapore on the map as a leader in creating stuff we need without messing up the planet. So there you have it, folks, Singapore's mega project hit parade. From futuristic train lines to sky-high gardens and eco-friendly super factories, the future of this amazing city-state is looking bright, green, and seriously cool. Thanks for coming along on this wild ride through tomorrow's Singapore. If you enjoyed this peek into the future, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Until next time, keep dreaming big and looking up. The sky's not the limit anymore. It's just the beginning.